Buongiorno, it's Alyssa from RomeWise, your go-to guide to Rome, and today we are going to talk about Rome in November. So today is November 1st and it is All Saints Day. It's actually a big holiday here in Italy, so a few things are closed, not any of the major sites or monuments, but the Vatican museums are closed because it's a religious holiday, but mostly it's just about observing All Saints Day. So that's the very first thing you have to know about Rome in November. Okay, so what are some things you need to know about visiting Rome in November? What the weather's like, how to dress, what to pack, things you can do, and what to expect. So, here we go. What can you expect when you visit Rome in November? Well, in the first couple weeks you can definitely expect pretty big crowds, just like this. And you can expect some rain. It's kind of a rainy month in Rome. Just come prepared. And as you can see, I'm walking around and it's not raining. So we get this sort of rain and then it goes away and then it comes back. Just dress for the rain. See, I've got a raincoat on. I have an umbrella in my backpack. And just dress for the rain and go out and enjoy Rome. I'm here in Piazza Navona. It's the middle of November and it's still pretty warm out. It's in the high teens during the day, like 60s, and at night it cools down a little bit but not really freezing, so it's pretty comfortable weather. Now in the next couple weeks it's going to get pretty chilly, so if you're coming in the second half of November you want to bundle a little bit more, closed-toed shoes, make sure you have something for the rain in November. And something else you might notice about mid-November, it's a lot less crowded than at the beginning of November. So beginning of November is still kind of a high season, believe it or not, and on the 1st of November, which is a holiday, if there's a kind of a long weekend in there, you can count on crowds. But after that, November actually kind of dips down a little bit and it's a sort of a low season, mid to low season, right up until the Christmas holidays. So it's a little quieter now and the weather's beautiful, so this is a great time to come to Rome for beautiful weather and slightly smaller crowds than usual. One of the big questions I get starting in November, when are the Christmas decorations going up? And of course the big place for Christmas decorations in Rome is Piazza Navona, or it used to be. I'm making this video in 2018. The Christmas fair in Piazza Navona has suffered in recent years from some political issues, some infighting and other things, so it's kind of been a little iffy. There is always a fair here. The question is, when does it go up and how big will it be? So the when. Normally it should go up either the first weekend in December or the 8th of December. This kind of varies. The 8th is the Immacolata, Immaculate Conception. So that kicks off the Christmas holidays and that is when the fair could go up. It could also go up the beginning of December. So the jury's a little out on that. Last year it went up in the middle of December. So anyway, you should count on there being a fair in December, but not in November. So if you're coming to Rome in November and hoping to see Rome all lit up for Christmas, you'll see a few things going up, but definitely not Piazza Navona and definitely not the big trees and decorations and all that kind of stuff. That is gonna happen in December, so stay tuned. Another cool thing about Rome in November is that on Via Maputa you can come and participate in this wonderful art show that happens once a year for the first 5 days of November. And it's just a lovely local event with local artisans. You can enjoy the art, you can of course buy the art, you can meet the artists, and you can just walk along and enjoy this convivial atmosphere and this beautiful little street, which I love all year long, but on these 5 days when the art's out, it's especially pretty. Okay, I'm here at my market and I'm going to show you what's in season in Rome in November. So we have some broccoli. These are Roman style broccoli. I love them. They go great by themselves or in pasta. Of course, all of your apples and pears. These are kind of winter fruits and they're around now, of course. And we have some cut up squash here. This is one thing I love about my fruit vendor. They always cut up the squash, which makes it a lot easier for me. These guys are called puntarelle and they are cut up chicory. This is not something you should really attempt at home. It's actually pretty complicated to cut these up. I really love coming to my market and shopping seasonally and locally, and as you can see there is just huge selections, and enjoy all these fabulous Roman fruits and vegetables in November. So that concludes this month's video about Rome in November. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit like if you do and subscribe. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you at the next video. Ciao for now.